Hello and welcome back to a vlog after a very long time. It's been about 3 months since I made a vlog, and I will explain why, maybe in another video, maybe in this one, I'm not sure. As you can see behind me, trees and grass and peace and quiet. All I hear is this sound of nothingness, just trees, leaves and wind. I love it. I'm really happy and at peace. This is exactly what I wanted. I think for a long time I didn't realize it, how badly I wanted it, until I got here, and now I know exactly what I needed. I don't know how long for, maybe a few years, maybe for the rest of my life. I can't predict what my life will be and what the future will be. But today I wanted to make a video about this amazing piece of technology that someone I don't really rate highly created, but I think it's worth mentioning. Even if you don't like someone, when they do a good job, you should acknowledge it. So, as you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Sweet home Alabama. Look. Nothing. So there is a barn you might see in the far distance. It's where they keep cows and cattle. No one lives here. So this is like quite remote. There is even a little bench here I can sit on and talk. But today I want to talk about this little thing. So moving out into the countryside from a city like London means that you have to give up quite a few luxuries and everyday conveniences that you get so used to. Like, for me, the nearest shop where I can buy pretty much anything is 25 minutes drive. So I'm really in the middle of nowhere. Having internet here would be out of the question. Even if I did get internet, it wouldn't be fast enough. So after doing a lot of research and finding out what I could do, so I checked with the local council or borough or whatever the local community is, what I would need, and then I talked to the phone company, and they said, well, because you live so far out, we can dig and provide you with a cable, and it would cost around $4,000 to do that. And then they can't guarantee what speed I would get. Maybe I will get 10 megabyte download and I've wasted all that money and it's useless, because my mobile phone gives me about 50 megabytes download or megabits download. So then I found that there is such a thing as Starlink, and Starlink is a service provided by Elon Musk and his company SpaceX, where they have fired up lots of little satellites that are orbiting around the planet, and this little device, this dish, looks up at the satellites and gives you internet. I don't know how it sends internet, because when you click to make a request goes up to the internet and it says this is what is being requested, and it pulls the information down. So the thing was that this was a no-brainer for me. So I paid about, I think, $500 or $600 to buy this, and that's it. It came with a dish and 2 other devices that are in the house. There's a cable that it came with. You connect them up and voila, away you go. So this gives me about 200 megabits download and 20 megabit upload, which is amazing, in the middle of nowhere, and I can take this with me. So I bought, you can buy different types of packages. I bought a package that allows me to roam to various places. So if I'm traveling, I don't know, on a road trip somewhere, and I want fast internet, I can just take it with me and connect it up when I stop somewhere. So that's why I thought it's better to have a roaming option rather than a fixed one, because the fixed one was a cheaper monthly price. I think the fixed one was about $70 a month, and this is like $110 a month. So it's the good thing with the roaming one is that if you're not using it, you can just pause it and the subscription will stop. You only pay per each billing month that you use it, and the rest of the time, so for example, if I'm not here and I'm away somewhere for a month or two, I can just pause my subscription and not pay for it, which is also very handy. But the main thing for me was having fast internet and also having it available on the move, which is really handy. I have to say, I never thought much of Elon Musk. I hate Tesla cars. They're ugly, badly designed, and yeah, they've created a big, huge network and created a lot of hoo-ha, but the other companies are doing a better job at producing electric cars, so I wasn't impressed by them. And just generally, the guy, when he talks, I just never, I mean, I don't have anything against him, just doesn't appeal to me. But this thing is an amazing thing. It's almost an invention rather than just an innovation, because you're creating this ability for people to have access in remote parts of the world. Like, I heard that he's given these to Ukraine for, he just generally donated lots of these to the Ukrainians so they can have internet, because Russia would keep disconnecting them. And I think in Africa and other places where, I don't know, journalists or other people, locals or schools or anyone who's doing something, they can have access to internet. These days, without internet, you wouldn't be able to watch me make videos, and I wouldn't be able to do so many things or connect with people. So it's kind of like, almost like electricity and water that you need to do your day-to-day running. So that's all I want to say about Starlink. Really happy. Thanks for watching. Until the next one.